Caitlin Clark delivered over 2 million TV viewers in dominant return against Liberty. Caitlin Clark is back, and that's unbelievable news for the WNBA because it means the TV viewers have returned as well. Ratings dropped precipitously with the Indiana Fever star sidelined with injury, but her return couldn't have come at a better time. After missing 5 games with a quad injury, Clark recovered in time for a massive WNBA matchup against the previously undefeated New York Liberty on Saturday. The league anticipated a massive audience, showcasing the game on ABC, and as usual, Clark delivered. She dominated on the court, scoring 32 points on 11-20 shooting, 7-14 from 3, and adding 9 assists and 8 rebounds. Clark led the Fever to a thrilling upset victory, 102-88, and handed New York its first loss of the 2025 season. Sabrina Ionescu, the Liberty star, did everything she could in the loss, dropping a game-high 34 points. As expected, fans tuned in to watch Clark return to the court. The game averaged 2.2 million viewers, tying for the second most watched game of the WNBA season. The game tied the previous matchup between the Fever and Liberty, the game in which Clark suffered her injury, and trails only the season-opening matchup between the Fever and the Chicago Sky. Ratings fell as expected, with Clark out and immediately returned upon her return. Those who believe that the WNBA isn't completely dependent on Clark for high viewership are simply lying to themselves at this point. There's enough data to conclude that Clark is the main driver of the increased popularity of the WNBA, and it's not particularly close. When Caitlin Clark steps onto the court, the basketball world listens. But on this particular night, her return was more than just a comeback. It was a spectacle that ignited passion, rewrote narratives, and commanded over 2 million viewers glued to their screens. The showdown between Iowa's star guard and Liberty wasn't just a game. It was a testament to the power of pure talent, charisma, and the magnetic force of a basketball phenom reclaiming her throne. The stage was set for greatness. After weeks of anticipation, fueled by speculation and whispers of an injury comeback, the air around Carver Hawkeye Arena buzzed electric. Fans from all corners of the nation, many who knew Caitlin Clark's story intimately, were eager to witness the return of a player who had transcended the collegiate game. Clark's name had already become synonymous with highlight reel plays and record-shattering performances, a trailblazer who redefined what it means to be a point guard in women's basketball. Her absence was felt deeply, but when the announcement came that she would suit up against Liberty, the anticipation exploded. This wasn't just about basketball, it was about witnessing history in the making. The numbers speak loud. More than 2 million viewers tuned in to watch Clark's return, a staggering figure for women's college basketball, underscoring the growing excitement around the sport and the star power Clark commands. To put it in perspective, this was one of the highest-rated women's college basketball broadcasts in recent memory, turning heads across the sports world. Why did so many viewers flock to the game? Because Caitlin Clark isn't just a player, she's a cultural phenomenon. She combines breathtaking skill with a magnetic personality that pulls people in, whether they're hardcore basketball fans or casual observers. Dominance from the opening tip. From the first whistle, Clark made it clear she hadn't missed a beat. She exploded onto the court with a blend of finesse and ferocity. Her handles were mesmerizing. The ball seemed to dance at her fingertips, weaving through defenders like a master puppeteer. Clark's shooting was sublime. She drained threes from deep beyond the arc, pulling up effortlessly with the kind of accuracy that left defenders frozen and viewers in awe. Liberty's defense struggled to keep pace, forced to scramble and adjust in vain. But beyond the points, Clark showcased the intangible qualities that make her a generational talent. Her court vision was unparalleled, threading perfect passes that turned teammates into scoring machines. Her energy was infectious, sparking a wave of momentum that lifted Iowa and the crowd alike. More than stats, the emotional impact. What made this return so special wasn't just the numbers on the scoreboard or the highlight plays. It was the story of resilience and determination. Clark's injury had cast a shadow over the season, leaving fans worried if she could return to her dominant form. But here she was, not just back, but better, embodying the spirit of perseverance. Every jump shot, every assist, every steal was a declaration that setbacks could not define her. The atmosphere was electric, not just in the arena, but in living rooms across the country. Families, friends, and fans of all ages were united.